Right. See if we have any technical issues this week. I've been having no technical issues when it comes to just me doing stuff and, and sort of like, you know what I mean? Just kind of organizing streams going out to people. But when it comes to going live on a Sunday, literally, the second I hit go, things kind of fall. So we're going to have to sort this out. Hopefully it'll all pan out. Come on, computer. Got one or two people watching already, which is great. Thank you. Timer frozen. A lot of things are frozen. Hello, Andrew. Bear with me. Oh, man. Having hiccups today, and I apologize for that in advance. But there we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yes. Fun and games. If you are watching, wakey timer. If you are watching, welcome along. Good to have you here, as always. If you are watching now, it means you're a subscriber. That's fantastic. Or indeed, you may be somebody who has tuned in on my social media and has seen my posts on that there. Oh, hello. Yeah, that there social media, which is good. Hello, one or two people joining. Tell you what, we're going to hit the opening credits, see if that works, and we'll come back to you and see if we can get our head out of our proverbial backsides. Back in a minute. Man almighty. Getting more and more stressed out as we get closer and closer. Hello there, everybody. Welcome on to Talkin Con. A cup of tea with an Englishman in San Diego. I have, for the first time in a couple of weeks now, a cup of tea. Maybe it's this. Yorkshire tea, which it is this week. It's either Yorkshire tea or PG tips. Yorkshire tea this week. It's the glue that keeps it all together. I mean, I haven't even got my hat. Everything's just falling apart. But maybe it's also the preparation for this year's San Diego Comic-Con. 24 days to go. So just over 3 weeks. It's going to be just under 3 weeks when we fly out. We're going to be heading out on the Wednesday before con, landing on the Wednesday evening, which will give us hopefully plenty of time to get in and out. All I get is, as long as I get in and out, I'll get settled and I get ready. And then we do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we do a weekend of getting around and seeing as many people as we can and catching up with San Diego. And then we dive into con, where you have got one or two bits and pieces which we are going to dive into. So thank you very much indeed for joining us today. Also, thank you very much indeed for everybody who's been watching the daily things that I've been doing, the checking in episodes, which have literally just been incidental, throwaway 10-minute live streams. So thank you very much indeed. The best way, of course, to catch up with those and see when that goes live is, of course, hit notification, subscribe, like, hit notifications on the bell icon. Do all of that palaver, which all of the YouTube channels tell you to do, and you tune out the second someone says it. So here we go. You've tuned out. You've done it. You've seen the banner. You've seen the banner. Do the subscribe thing. Do it in your own time. There. Done. You don't get hassled with that anymore with this channel. I don't message you with that. So there we go. Today's going to be a relatively quick one because I haven't had the opportunity to line up a second guest. I did have a guest lined up, and once again this season they've decided to tap out. Either they're getting ready for con or something's happening in the background. This particular person who we were going to be speaking to is rather busy, not going to lie. So fair enough, I kind of understood it. And not only that, it's what? Well, it's next weekend, really. It's 4th of July weekend. So I think they're getting things sorted before they take the weekend off, as it were. But hey, these things happen. As it happens, though, we do have somebody who's tuning in. And I'm going to bring him on to the hangout now. We've got Dan, who is inside the San Diego Convention Center. Now, we don't have audio at the moment, so either his mic's not plugged in or whatever. Oh, there he is.
Can you hear me?
Okay, so how come I'm not hearing hustle and bustle?
Probably because I'm using my my glasses microphone, so you only hear me.
He's using technology. What can you do? Yes, Dan is one of those that was using the. He's an early adopter of the Meta glasses. Yeah, I don't. He hasn't got the Ray. Is it the Ray-Bans you've got?
I have 2 pairs now. I just got the before I had the pre-made Meta ones. Now I have the Meta ones.
Right. Okay. So this is perfect proof that whatever job or whatever occupation Dan has, do that, because it obviously allows you to afford these fancy toys. Is that what we're seeing the video through at the moment? Are you broadcasting through your glasses?
No, I'm broadcasting through the phone.
I thought that would have been very funky. That would have been very cool if you'd have been able to do
glasses,
that.
Yeah, the
fair enough.
Glasses let you live stream through like Facebook or Instagram.
Fair enough. So okay, but we're getting picture from your phone, but audio from the glasses. Hey, listen, correct. You know what? That's probably the best option you've ever done, because whenever we've done these, we have either not been able to hear you or you've not been able to hear us. So that's rather cool. But no, thank you very much indeed for doing this. I might even ask you to go outside, because I did actually put on the tagline for this, that it's downtown San Diego. And I think people would be like, yeah, you know what I mean? Get reacquainted with downtown. And I know that 1 or 2 people are watching for that. But this is the San Diego Convention Center. This is inside, and this is what we'll be seeing. Unlikely we'll be seeing this particular carpet layout, because the carpet is done and organized by the convention center. It's an upsell. I learned this out a couple of years ago, sorry, when San Diego Comic-Con, they just did a blanket covering, and they didn't kind of block out the areas for the booths by color. You have to kind of pay for this, which the CCI 1 year to kind of as a cost-cutting measure held off, and they didn't do that. But no, this is what the ALA have paid for. ALA, what is ALA, sir?
American Library Association.
There you go. Yes, actually, this got pointed out by Toby and Kristen early on in the week. So they were saying lots of. Kristen actually did turn around and say, "Oh, there's going to be lots of books in there, isn't there?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be one or two kicking about.
Just a few.
Yeah. So I mean, what is the mood with libraries at the moment? Because every kind of educational institution in the States at the moment seems under siege. So, especially libraries. I follow enough writers and librarians. They're feeling kind of, they're kind of under attack. I mean, is it a good positive mood in that building at the moment?
It is, yeah. That's been a few of the discussions that I've seen at panels talking about banned books and the bands, and
Cool.
trying to, yeah, yep.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Slow your head down a bit. Let's have a
like,
quick pan round. For those people who have not seen the building, you and I
like this.
are familiar. There you go. Fair enough. Yeah. So, yeah, plenty of people who are regulars to the show and also to the convention itself, they are aware of the building. But let's let people who have not seen, I mean, I know we've got one or two people who are watching right now who've not been to San Diego Comic Con, never been to the convention center. Let's get a look around at what the building looks like. This is the outer concourse that you come into from Harbor Drive.
Starbucks.
Okay, if that's your jam. As a tea drinker, Starbucks can go jump, but hey, what can you do? But no, this is the outer concourse available from Harbor Drive. We have seen inside the convention center. Which hall are you outside there? That looks like D, E?
Yeah, between F and E.
There we go. Thank God I'm not completely out of it. I'm not completely out of touch. I do get a general idea. Also, for those that will be going for the first time and you're wanting to get to sales, which is upstairs, those are the escalators that you'll be coming up to get to, probably the quickest and easiest way to get to it. And that is outside of entrance D. E.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So if you are watching, hey, listen, if you've got any questions, any comments, anywhere that you'd like Dan to go, or just kind of get a sense of, I don't want to keep him too long because, I mean, well, here's a good question, because is this a free attending?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No, the ticket prices make SDCC look cheap.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The high-end tickets here are like over $700.
Okay, fair enough. We're talking. Yeah. All right. So, what did you break in? You're no librarian, sir.
Yes, but I'm, because of the big comic and graphic novel I got in this press.
Fair enough.
Yes, because there are quite a few comic book and graphic novel vendors and publishers here.
Cool. Actually, if you could just stop there for a second, because like I say, D, entrance D, you can get up to the escalator to get up to sales. If you are going to be coming to SDCC and you want to go and check out some cosplayers, you can either go outside and go up in the upper balcony, or here, D, on this back wall. Now, where they've got the registration and all the administration desks at the moment for the ALA and for this convention, what they're going to be doing is putting a CCI back wall there. And this is where we do see a number of really quick and simple kind of like throwaway cosplay photography opportunities. So, and it's a great way to kind of, a great place to just kind of plonk your backside, sit down and settle. So no, entrance D, very much checking out, a good area to go. What have you seen at ALA? I mean, is this what's it like in the way of an actual convention? What's up for grabs?
Well, it's more focused on, like, I'm trying to get books out, being that it's for librarians. So a lot of the creators and publishers are here talking about the books that they have coming out. Like yesterday, I went to a roundtable with a lot of creators going by and just talking about their books, trying to get them in the hands of librarians so they can order them for their libraries.
Cool. And I'm sure lots of administrators as well talking about this, getting more people library cards, getting more people signed up, getting people reading. I'm guessing.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool.
Yep.
As the bane, or indeed the pleasure of some people's lives when it comes to getting people stuff back from conventions, the FedEx office, which you know what, I really should cover more, because I think, you know, people should find out, especially when you're buying exclusives or buying the bigger bits and pieces. Yeah, should find out more about that. There they get. Further down, entrance A, B, and C. Certainly when it comes to the back end of the room, certainly for independent press, small press, comic retail, and also gaming around that neck of the woods. Also down there as well, A and B is your first stops if you're going for disability. So if you're needing any help with signing, if you need help with wheelchairs, disability access, that kind of thing, A and B is where you're going to be heading for that kind of thing. If you are, this is San Diego Comic Con. Yeah, San Diego Comic Con I'm talking about here, but there we go. What have you seen? What's caught your attention at ALA?
Mostly just hearing a lot of the creators talk. Like yesterday, Boom had a little panel with James Tynan, Pornsack, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, and one other creator kind of talking about their Boom books and what's coming out from them.
All right, so there's when it comes to comics, then I'm guessing, is it more like about getting graphic novels into sort of like the more prestige print stuff getting into libraries?
Very much so. Like a lot of the publishers like Image and Skybound have a bunch of books which librarians, anybody can really just pick up and check out for free.
Cool. And I'm guessing it's more the independents. I mean, I can't see someone like Marvel or DC kicking around here, but I mean, you've sent me a list here, and it's Dark Horse, Image, self-publishing, that kind of thing.
DC is here.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're
okay.
Here.
Interesting.
Yep, and then Disney Publishing is here. Diamond is here with a bunch of publishers, including Distillery. Some of the other big names. Yeah, I mean, Image has one booth, and then a couple of rows down to Skybound. So they both have a presence here. And I'm back in the floor.
Okay. You know what? This seems more relevant to my interest than I suspected. So, well, thank you very much indeed for going in. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, and I do have some stuff for you, which I'm going to give you.
Yes, Dan Berry once again making sure that my weight allowance for my luggage on the way home is going to get completely wrecked again. Well, nothing bloody new there. Okay.
Well,
we've got a fair number of people watching. Hello there, everybody. 42 on the count at the moment. So across the platforms, do jump in. Let us know if there's something that you're wanting to talk about. We've got movers and shakers saying hello. Good afternoon. Thank you very much indeed. Toby's saying hello. In and out. That's what hamburger is all about. Well, yes, that's cool. There are signings. It says Chuck Cook. Yeah, all good. When people knowing about what this is all educational for me. I did not know about ALA and what it actually got it all about. So no, that's rather cool. That's rather cool. Plans for the day. Is there any presentations or people you want to see?
I'll probably be. I know Image has a panel today, and Fantagraphics does also. So I'll probably hit both of those up, as well as a couple signings.
Is that something that you're going to be going in for? Or are you holding off until SDC? Yeah. To be fair, I'm guessing for a comics fan, this is the easier option to get stuff signed.
Much easier, yeah. Like I got a few things signed from James Tynan, one of which is going to be in your luggage on your way home.
Okay. Hey, listen, if you're going to tease me stuff like that, that's fine by me.
Well, do you want to know what it is?
No.
Okay.
You know, this is the difference between me and you. You want your surprises spoiling. I don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so no surprise spoiling from me. So they get. I mean, I'm seeing NASA Science there as well. Who else is there? Kind of like that's unexpected. The ones that you've gone around the corner and you've seen a booth and just gone, really? Okay, didn't expect that.
Yeah, the CIA is here.
Who are we looking at?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sage. Interesting.
Yeah. There's a lot of government agencies here, including the CIA, the Border Patrol.
Really?
Which kind of interesting because there's also part of recruiting.
Oh, right. I was about to say why.
Yeah. And now we're back in like the book area.
How bizarre. Interesting. Cool. I mean, I'm looking at the time. It's what, 20 past 10 now. So, I mean, it's looking bloody busy for a Sunday.
Yeah.
First thing.
Well, it is librarian, so you're not your typical crowd.
Good point. Yeah, they don't mess around, do they?
Yeah, there's
so we're talking certainly like the all ages stuff, the paperbacks, I see what DC's focus is.
Yes.
I see it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
100 books here. Yeah.
Have they kind of grouped the graphic novels together, or are they? Well, I mean, is there a kind of order to the floor?
There's not really, because like Image and Skybound are on one side. Diamond with all their publishers is about 20 rows over, so it's kind of mix and match. IDW, yeah.
I was about to ask, what is IDW's booth like, considering the issues and concerns that IDW have had in recent months?
It seems pretty busy here. I mean, they've got a lot of graphic novels, one of which I may give to you, but it's a very heavy one.
Okay. Can you go back to that signing Solate schedule? Let's have a quick glance at that and see what kind of names we've had. So Dark Spaces, Merit. Okay.
A lot of younger publishers. Yeah.
Yeah. Not so much the mainstream names there, but more the younger, the YA and the.
Yeah.
Interesting. This is an interesting facet to. I'm very curious as to where IDW is going to go. I get a sneaking suspicion they are going to have to change and shift focus. They've lost a number of their big licenses. I think Turtles is really pretty much it. When you've got Transformers that have been grabbed by Skybound, and so like some of the whole idea of IDW and licenses is going to have to shift. They're going to have to change and go somewhere else, and maybe YA, and maybe this kind of publishing is where IDW may end up going. To kind of compete, because
including this one right here.
where they're currently aiming is not working. So interesting stuff. Good stuff.
Let's see what else. Well, back the other direction. Yeah.
Andrew English, CIA recruiting librarians. Hey, listen.
Yes.
Any way to data mine the American public, they're more than happy for that. The CIA are all cosplaying as Men in Black agents. And indeed, librarians make good analysts. It's the same mindset. Good point.
Why they're here.
You know what? I'm clearly don't think of things like this, and this is why the CIA are the CIA. So there you go. Actually, Chucky's making a very good point as well. The mic on the glasses. Good job of filtering out the background noise. This is awesome. This is seriously the best sound that you brought to us from a con. It's amazing. And and you can hear us, which is always a bonus.
Yeah, because the headphones are like right next to my temples.
Well, yeah. Cool.
Like now we're more in the technology area.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of spread out with publishers, technology, kind of a mix and match as you walk down the aisles.
Yeah. Is there a center aisle for this? Is there more because with CCI, with San Diego, is that kind of central drag, as it were? Is that where you are at the moment? Where are you?
Right now I'm row 1000, so I'm
all the way down.
Yeah. Because it doesn't take up the entire convention center like SDCC. So I'm trying to figure out what lobby this is.
So it's all the way going down to goes all the way down to H?
It does not. I'm right now in lobby. I'm trying to see which lobby I'm in. I don't even know what lobby I'm in. I think I'm in lobby D.
Around 1000, you're looking at B.
Yeah, but it's a different setup than SDCC. So right now I'm in E.
Oh right, okay. Right, okay.
Yeah, because I think they're only using maybe 3 or 4 halls here. as opposed to the entire gamut like SECC.
Right. I'm picturing it mentally. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay, it's a lot stocked in. Simon and Schuster. Well, I'd be stunned if they weren't there. And a rather typically huge booth, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, well, HarperCollins, of course. Yeah, okay. Now we're talking you big boys. This is your DCs and your Marvels of the ALA world.
Yep. Yeah.
Solicitor Smeg is actually asking what glasses are they. So yeah, go for it, Dan.
Yeah, these are the new Ray-Ban Meta glasses.
You see?
Yeah. And here's Oni Press. Yeah.
Don't forget, of course, this is not the picture coming out of the Meta glasses. Number one, they don't stream like this to the internet as such. But also, as far as I'm aware, the video's only limited to 10 minutes.
They actually upgraded to 3 minutes. 3-minute recording, but now you can stream through them.
Oh, right, okay.
I just have to figure out how. And here's Boom.
Well, I'll just have to pick up a pair before I come out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's no. I don't. I don't have that kind of funds, and I'd like to spend it on stuff. Okay.
Yeah, Boom, and giving away samplers for librarians, so they kind of see what's coming out.
Nice.
Wood roll 700, and then Image and Skybound are a few rows down. I can walk down there. And do you want me to say hi to Amy Chu for you?
Go for it.
Okay, yeah. She's has a Artist Alley table, so she's here. So I'll walk over there.
So there is an artist. Well, is there an Artist Alley, as it were? What?
Yeah. Like a few names like Amy Chu and Mark Russell are there.
Really?
Yeah. So you got a few bigger names.
I mean, I'm curious as to what the layout is, but no, this is fascinating stuff.
Now, what do you expect?
Where are you now? Because I'm seeing dividers there.
Right now, I'm in Hall F. Yeah.
Gotcha.
In the government pavilion. So a lot of colleges are here too, recruiting and yeah.
Fair enough. That's interesting about the way that they've got the divider up there. What's separating that out?
This divider right here, you mean?
No, the divider, the hall divider. That there. Is it? Swing back round. There.
Oh, it's up, but yeah. That's separating halls, but there is stuff back there too. So I'm not sure why that one's up. I can walk right past that divider and more stuff is back there.
Gotcha.
And there's Image and Skybound's right over there.
Right.
Wizards of the Coast.
So let's have a look at this. You got Andrew English. Difference between ALA and SDCC. I can never get signal indoors. Either your phone is sort of linked to an internal Wi-Fi that ALA are providing.
It's not. I'm strictly on Verizon's network.
Wow.
Yeah.
Considering that the San Diego Convention Center is usually a black box when it comes to streaming stuff and getting image out, you're doing very well today on this. It's looking a lot tastier than usually the signal we get out of San Diego, so out of SDCC. So fair play. Is that Mad Cave and Fanbase?
Yeah.
Oh, say hi to Barbara for us.
Cool.
If she's there, let's have a look. Barbara and Barbara's there. Yeah, say hi.
Will do.
When she's kind of free.
Yes. Hey, Barbara Leonard says hi. Yeah, we're live streaming right now.
Hi, Barbara.
Yes, Leonard will be here this year. Yes. Yeah. He looks forward to seeing you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Barbara. Cool. Thank you. All the best. See you in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Cool. People, if you are watching this, if you are not aware of Fanbase Press, go search for them. They are some of the finest ambassadors for comics and creators out there. They do their own independent stuff as well. They are awesome. So there you go.
And then let me know if you want any of these books from Skybound.
Oh, okay. For now, I'm good.
Cool.
Dude, I have not been to a comic book shop in 2 weeks. I'm way behind on my reading. So yeah, more books is not necessarily what I'm needing right now.
And at the Image Group right now, Tony Fleeks and Tim Seeley, Eisner nominees, are signing.
So what's Image putting out? Is it the same kind of drill? Is it a case of promoting kind of like it's the collected, it's the GNs, it's the collecteds. Yeah, a couple of floppies there. Okay. No, but you know what? In a library, I'm down with that. A table full of like first editions and first issues. I'm down with that. Wow, that's a guy who's been putting the mileage in.
Yep. And there's Tony and Tim. Yeah.
Excellent stuff.
Yeah. And I want to get a copy of Local Man for myself signed, so I'm going to grab one real quick, hopefully.
Okay, we've obviously entered the private mode because he's now covering.
Cool. I'll grab it. Thank you.
Covering up his glasses. Covering up his phone. No. It's okay.
Yeah. Here, let me grab it.
We thought we'd gone very private then.
There we go.
This is very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot less frantic. I mean, indeed, Chuck Cook saying, there's far few people hammering the signal.
Yeah.
And you know what? Solicitor Smeg is saying something, and I wish I could have this tattooed on my forehead. Get comics in school libraries. Comics is reading. Bloody hell, yes. Please.
Yeah, if you want, I can grab you. I'll give you a little badge ribbon that says "Reading Comics is Reading."
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'll grab you one of those ribbons for your badge. Yeah.
Nice. So Andrew English is saying I have to leave the convention center to update voice messages. Correct. Let's just say that this is good signal from inside the convention center. It's freaking me out.
So I'll grab one. Yeah.
Freaking me out.
Tony. Yeah.
When I would stay outside of San Diego on the way to the Airbnb, I would get like a million updates that don't help me anymore. Yes.
Awesome.
Very much
Thank you, Tony. Yeah.
Excellent stuff. There you go. I mean, well done, that man.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Cool. Bravo, sir. There you go. Good land of that. How much did that cost you? Or is that yours?
Free. It's free.
What the holy hell? Why are we going to San Diego Comic-Con? We can go to ALA and get free books.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll get in this line for another free book. Yeah.
I'm going to ask a favor, if possible.
Yes.
Oh, Indie Press. Very good. Is it possible we could head outside?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just so that because I mean, I did put on the title card for this episode outside. San Diego downtown. Let's have people have a look.
Give me one. I'm gonna put the camera down real quick. You're gonna face the trash can, so I can put this bag in my book.
You're not going to throw that Local Man copy away,
Yes. Put this in my bag.
You know what? Andrew English is pointing something out to me. It's a very good point.
Trash cans.
It may be free, but remember the ticket price. Good. Yeah. All right. Good point.
Yes.
Good point.
But we won't talk about my ticket price.
Yeah. Okay. Even better point. Yeah. Probably have about 4,000-ish folks there, opposed to 30,000 plus filling up the bandwidth. Absolutely. Yeah. Good point.
Yep.
Good point. But no, this is bloody cool. I'm down with this.
Yeah. Let me try to figure out how to get outside. There we go.
Yeah, aim for the breeze.
Yes. And the other cool thing about here is you can actually feel the air conditioning.
Nice little bit of shade there. Nicely done, sir. Cool. So, if you are watching this if you're watching this, you're going to San Diego for the first time. About 3/4 of the way down the building. So no, even throughout the course of this particular live stream, Dan is putting in the footfall. He's putting it in. But that is the view that I'm looking forward to. The nice bright California skies. We had some of that here in the UK for about a day and a half, 2 days, and now we're back to cloudy skies. So no, we're looking forward to getting the San Diego climate.
Skyline. Yeah.
Oh, very much so. A nice slow pan. Let's let everybody check what's going on. You know what? I'm going to ask you a question about that in a second when you come back to that view which you just had. But this is Harbour Drive, directly outside the convention centre. If you can go look sort of like down the drive, as it were, and down the that's it, so people can see it. Now, some people have been asking me, and I do know that we have one or two, like I say, not going for the first time. This is open at the moment for the shuttles. However, what they are going to be doing is closing this down for shuttles, and this is going to be completely pedestrian for the San Diego Convention Center. The shuttle stops will then be outside, out on the main road, as it were, on Harbour Drive. So, yeah. Now, directly, where he is right now is the crossing point from by E, the convention center, over to Gaslamp. So this will be a very busy thoroughfare for the convention center. Now, this is Toby's actually saying, and I got told by Chuck as well, this was actually something that was installed at the back end of last summer, so it's been in place now. It's actually owned by San Diego Metropolitan Transit Service. It's technically going to a billboard for the transit service, and it is a large tri-screen. I believe certainly two tri-screen. I'm curious about this because that space where that screen is built has been a space for offsite in the past. Dan, I put it to you. What and where are people going to go when it comes to the offsites this year?
It's going to be interesting. Yeah. I mean, probably just,
You know what?
Yeah.
An enterprising offsite designer would use that and build around it.
I'm going to walk over there in a minute so you can actually see it up close and see the area.
So yeah, it is 3 screens, says Toby, and it's a jumbotron used to put in next to what used to be Tin Fish.
Yes, so, it's now called Baja Riffs.
Indeed, owned by the same people who own Rocking Baja up in town.
Yep.
And people have been boycotting it because it's owned by somebody else and it's owned not by Tin Fish. And I'm going, why? Nothing wrong with Rocking Baja. But yeah, they'd be very curious to see what they do with this space. It was a nice large piazza area, which they did put offsite on. So, no, very curious to see what they do with this. Hang on a second. I'm trying to.
Here we go.
Put you up there. Come on. No, it won't let me do it. If I go that way. There we go. A little bit better. Right. All right. So, wow, it's built. It's not just wow. It's wow. That's installed. That ain't going nowhere. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, and
I could see there's still an open area right behind it where they could do something in this area right here.
Interesting stuff.
Because this whole area right here is wide open, so I could easily see somebody taking up part of this space.
That could be cool. Okay. Yeah, that's the new Baja
Rift. Yep.
Baja Rift. And indeed, Into the Blue Mr. saying you could fit something underneath that. Yeah, it's taller than I thought it was. Ah, okay, it is 2 screens.
Well, 3. There's one on the other. It's a triangle, so there's 3.
That's right. 1, 2.
1, and then 2 on the other sides in a triangle formation.
Right. So 1, 2, and that's your third side. So 2 screens. I'm not losing my mind, am I?
No, there's 3. Here's the second one.
Yeah, so that's not a screen. Yeah, but that's not a screen on the left. That's a permanent.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. That is permanent. Now I look up at it. 2 screens. Yeah.
I was ready to start hitting my head against something then. I did maths at school. I know how triangles work.
Are you sure?
Not really. Not at the moment. Absolutely shattered. So this is downtown. This is Gaslamp. Again, for people who are heading into San Diego for the first time, you are currently to the right, where he's looking is Hard Rock Hotel. You're looking there at the entrance there to the Gaslamp. You've got a rather fine restaurant there on the corner as well. And if you turn back towards the convention center, there you go. There's a view you see as you head down to there you go. Leonard's saying, Leonard's like, I can count to 3, and that ain't it. Yeah, there you go. Shuttle drop-off is by Petco Park on the other side of Harbour Drive by the footbridge. Yeah, it's further down the building. So there we go.
And the banners are not up yet.
Yeah, you don't have to go too far, mate. It's okay. I'm going to let you get off and enjoy the rest because we've taken up your Sunday. It's fine. But there we go. But all in all, ALA, lots of fun. Yeah, it is. I mean, is it fun or is it Does it feel like a dry academic experience?
Somewhere in the middle, where it's a lot of academic, but also a lot of comic book publishers, like the list I sent you.
Very cool. Very cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with those screens because obviously it'd be cool to have some Comic-Con displayed stuff. Or I think they need to fix that screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some pixels.
All right.
Some pixels are messed up.
They need to sort something out. But there we go. No, it'd be cool to see what MTS do with that. We are going to talk about MTS very shortly because we got that to talk about. Right, dude. You're heading back towards the convention center. I'm going to let you enjoy ALA and catch up with what's going on inside. But no, thank you very much indeed for this. It's been good to get to see downtown and see what the convention center is looking like. And I can't wait to get that view again myself. Very much up for it. So no, Dan, thank you so much indeed for joining us, man. Really appreciate it.
No worries.
What's the temperatures like, by the way?
Right now, it feels like it's probably in the upper 70s.
Doing that in my head. Okay, warm.
It is warm.
Yeah. Andrew English is asking, while you've been in ALA, what government agency has recruited Dan, or would he have to kill us?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, there you go. That's a short answer, and that's all we need to know. Fine. Thank you. Thanks for that. Dan, have yourself a great time and enjoy the rest of ALA, sir. How long does it run for, by the way? Is it just over the weekend or is it a little bit further more of it?
It goes until tomorrow.
Oh, right. Okay. So into that.
Tomorrow, I know. Yeah. I know a lot of the publishers are going to be actually just giving out stuff so they don't have to take it home. So, I mean, it was more graphic novels for you.
Fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. Right then, dude. Take care and enjoy your Sunday, man.
Will do. I'll talk to you later.
Excellent stuff. Thank you. I'm going to put him on mute. I'm going to see if he's going to keep his phone up and just keep talking while he's looking. But no, there you go. That's the convention center. That's how you get into it. And that's pretty much how easy it is once the doors are open, but with a damn sight more people when it comes to San Diego Comic-Con. So prepare yourselves when it comes to that kind of lineup. When I talked about MTS and the fact that I am going to be bringing it up again, yes, something that got announced or brought up over the course of this week, it is the expanded service with a special event trolley line, which is coming to San Diego Comic-Con for 25th to the 28th with limited edition San Diego Comic-Con Pronto cards. The first ever SDCC Pronto card available for pre-sale 1 week only from July 8th to the 15th. Bugger. Am I going to be able to get my hands on that? Because it's got to be said, I do use the MTS, the trolley, while it's in town. I know that there's the shuttle service, and that can get you from hotel to hotel. Great. But when you want to go a little bit further afield, or if you just want to jump on the trolley and just get uptown instead of waiting for the bus and just doing that, listen, it's a really great way of getting around town. No problem with that, especially if you want to go to Old Town or go up Liberty Station. Yeah, very good indeed. Into the Blue Mister as well. Great walkthrough. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, excellent stuff. Thank you very much indeed for that. Very cool indeed. Thanks for that. But no, actually, it's just to see if I can zoom this a little bit further. Thank you. Cheers. So we can see a little bit more for everyone to get to see this. Right. So, yeah. So this is the main thing. It's first ever SDCC Pronto card, pre-sale one only. It's just buy your SDCC card for $2, and you also get discounted SDC trolley passes as well ahead of event to save time. Very, very cool. And you can either you can purchase them. Oh, you can purchase them online. That's rather handy. Oh, is DC? Oh, Paul Edwards is watching. Did you catch any of that, by the way? You're saying good evening, all. Have you just tuned in? Have you missed our kind of walkthrough of the convention center? I hope you saw that, Paul. But you can watch this back, of course. But no, this would be rather cool to get a limited edition Pronto SDCC card. $2 to get it booked, and then you can just top it up as you go, and you can top that up at pretty much any of the metro stations in town. Very, very cool indeed. This was interesting to me. 5 comics and collectible shops to discover in San Diego Comic-Con this year. It's a blog post that they posted on s11e15.com. So yeah, go on. I'm curious. I am curious. What is their choices of collectible shops to discover? That one I recognise straight off the bat because it's my favourite in town. Bloody love it. You got the Main Street Collectibles, which is on India Street. Not been in there. Might have to check that out. So that's up 2 blocks east of Little Italy, but looking rather cool. There it is. If you are heading into San Diego Comic-Con, now or never. It's a little bit of a walk. It's up on F Street, but it's stunning. And the guys and girls in there, and well, guys, girls, and non-binary that work behind the counter, they are a bloody great bunch of people. Great bunch of people. Do check it out. Is that and they've always have this by the door as well. This huge space to kind of put big murals up. That's a nice little Harley Quinn display. Great 2-floor store. Well worth checking out. Look at that. They do a great job, isn't it? The library shop, 2 blocks north from the convention center up on 12th and Imperial. Not too obvious. A choice for collector. Included this unique shop for an array of cool products they carry at Downtown Central Library. Okay. So, you know what? I'd not even thought of that as a place, but they are going to be hosting a Comic Con conference for educators and librarians. Yeah, it's a good crossover for SDCC. Cosplay repair station. Visit the Central Idea Lab on the 4th floor of the library to stitch up your cosplay. Now, Bards and Cards. This is the one that I went into last year. I think it only just opened up, and they were just kind of getting themselves set it up. So this is 2 years into their store being open. What a great shop it was. Really enthusiastic staff. They kind of, I don't know if it was because it was a brand new store, but they just really wanted to kind of get people engaged. Really, really cool. Paul, I see your question. We'll dive back into that in a second because it's on the CCI website. We'll dive into that. Good bunch, this Bards and Cards, and it is relatively local downtown. Not as much of a walk, I believe, as Now or Never. It's more central into downtown, but well worth checking out. And of course, not that far from Now and Never, actually, is Super 7, which specializes in gaming and toys, limited edition stuff created by their own in-house creators as well. They also will have a booth and a table inside the convention center because they do display and exhibit inside CCI, in SDCC. Super 7, well worth checking out. Their socials pretty good as well. I got into CCI through Super 7, through a former employee, which now works for Top Deck. Good guy, good bloke. But the actual store itself and the group that they organize, very, very cool indeed. Well worth checking out. That's a good little recommendation. That I like that. Well done, MTMS. That's very cool indeed. Flynn's Arcade is asking, SDCC Pronto card exclusive is cool. It will last, but when SDMTS printed the ticket badges with different styles each year, that was unique. I still have mine on each SDCC badge. Yeah, cool. Andrew English, I have 2 T-shirts and a figure from them. I have a T-shirt from them, which I got for Caroline. I seem to remember it was, oh no, what was that? I'm going to have a word. I think it was it Scott Pilgrim? It was something themed, and I can't remember what it was, but I got a T-shirt from Super 7 for Caroline. So no, I'm going to have to look into that. Right. We have got ourselves the question then from Paul Edwards. It's a perfectly valid question as well. Very good idea. Does anyone know of the shuttles going as far as Hyatt Regency Mission Bay, about 10 minutes from Con? I could pretty much tell you yes, because the one thing that the shuttle buses do, yeah, it's very cool. They have it for me. It's one of the 2 best things that CCI have done for the convention. That number 1 is the pedestrianization of the outside of the convention center, giving all that space for people walking up and down, but also the shuttle service, introduced about 3-4 years into when I started going, so about 2014, 2013, something like that. A free shuttle service to run around San Diego Comic-Con pretty much 24 hours. Solid. I mean, it is absolutely on point. It's one of the best things I feel that they've done. So let's have a quick look at it. And like I say, you can go to comic-con.org/cc-plan your visit shuttles. Just head to the homepage for comic-con.org. Go to plan your visit, and this is right here. So we've got ourselves the shuttles. It's a free shuttle service running from Wednesday from 3 p.m. in the afternoon through till 12, and then from 5 o'clock on Thursday, it just runs all the way through till Sunday till 7 p.m. It's a absolutely amazing object. I was saying there, however, they are shutting it down from 1 o'clock through till 5. Okay, so not 24 hours. Fair enough. Yeah, excellent suggestion on this. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. That might be rather handy, wouldn't it? So Hyatt Regency. If I go to, no, I can't search on this. Never mind. Can I search? Regency. No, you can't search within a PDF on this browser. Typical. Yeah. Hyatt Regency. Just trying to search for this. No. Map on page 2. All right, fair enough. We'll go that route. Yeah, Regency. I'm just trying to find Regency on here. It's around somewhere. Used to be 24 hours. They stopped that after COVID. Okay, fair enough. But there's the map. It is available, and yeah, all of the about 10 minutes from Con. Mission Bay. Okay. Well, there are up at Mission Valley. There are I mean the San Diego Marriott's serviced. Yeah, no, there are up there on Harbor Island, up at Mission non-Shelter Island, there are shuttles up and running. So there we go. I think we're a bit out, but can get nearer or by cab. Yeah, you know what? If you can get a shuttle service, get the trolley. Again, it's a recommendation. It's cheap, it's quick, it's really solid when it comes to public service and transport within town. Even the buses are really good around town as well. So you know what, Paul? Public service and public transport within town, it's pretty solid. So don't worry about it. It's pretty good. So there we go. No, go to comic-con.org for more information about that. I will try and find that information about Hyatt Regency Mission Bay, but certainly Mission Valley is serviced. So yeah, if we go a little bit further down, there you go. Got all those, and you got the trolley line as well. Anyway, but so no, the free buses are available. Thank you for all the advice, so helpful. We try as best, we really do. So yeah, there we go. As best I can, all the information on there, all cool indeed. What else is there that I wanted to just check out as well? Somebody posted a question about what you could be expecting from Hall H on Saturday if Marvel do decide to actually rock up and do their bits and pieces. Well, somebody posted along the lines of, what if they did like Star Wars did a couple of years ago and say, right, everyone stand up and join us and follow, and out on the Raddy Shell we will do a screening of Deadpool and Wolverine. Hold your breath. It ain't going to happen. They obviously want the ticket sales. So, I mean, clearly it's going to sell really well and it's going to do nicely on the box office. They aren't going to be doing free screenings. Chill your boots. Admittedly, we don't know what the Raddy Shell is going to be doing, considering that, well, Funko ain't there this year. They're back inside the Hyatt. So that space is available. It's up and running. But it's what they're going to do with it. So we'll soon find out. Admittedly, we have got some stuff that we've been talking about this week on the incidental episodes, if you missed those. Up at the San Diego University amphitheater on the Tuesday and Wednesday, which is a great way to start your con. On Tuesday, you've got the Tale of Two Sulus, which is a conversation between George Takei and John Cho, which is going to be a great one for all the Trekkies in town nice and early. And then on the Wednesday, on preview night, they're actually got a screening of Star Trek, the J.J. Abrams 2009 film, with a live performance of the score, the Michael Giacchino score, by the San Diego Symphony. That ain't a shabby group to play. So, no, that's a hell of a thing to have for all the people heading out for the first time, or going Trekkies getting there nice and early for Comic-Con nice and early. Yes, indeed. Into the Blue Mister. The notorious Kevin Smith, you emptied at my Hall H moment. Yes, let's have a panel for a Star Wars. This was on the Saturday. So it was the year that Marvel didn't show or whatever, Lucasfilm did, and they did a panel for the Force Awakens. And they then gave everybody a lightsaber. Woo! Great. Everyone got a lightsaber. And then they said, right, everyone who's got a lightsaber can now stand up and join us for a live Star Wars performance of Star Wars music, a concert out on the Raddy Shell, or what was that area at that point. And everyone stood up and left. Uncomfortable for Kevin Smith, and he got a little bit bitter about that, understandably. But yeah, there we go. Right, we've come to his hour. I think what we'll do is we'll wrap up there. Listen, thank you very much indeed for joining us for now. I was going to talk about the guests and actually look at the San Diego Comic-Con CCI official special guest list, because we're now up to wave 8, and it does give you a really good sense of the guests that they get in. People have been the comments that have been coming through on the Facebook page and on various social media. Oh, let's announce Sebastian Stan. Let's announce some Marvel guests. Let's have James Gunn as a special. That's not how the special guests work for CCI. These are people that have been invited. They are getting very discounted hotel rooms. They're talking, yeah, fun and games when it comes to spotlight panels and guest of honor panels and things like that. Or if they've been invited, perhaps they have been nominated for Eisners, that kind of thing. It's more publishers, writers, industry bods, animators. It is true Comic-Con branded people. So don't expect your spotlight. Don't expect your Hollywood moment when it comes to your special guests. It's a different kind of layout. I'm going to be doing an incidental episode this week, and I'll talk about the actual special guests that we have. It's probably going to be on the Tuesday. I'll probably shift it a little bit further later. The moment that they publish that wave 9 of special guests, I will probably go through and just talk through about who we've got invited this year. Because for me, it is a 50-50 dichotomy between the names that we know, the ones that who, quite frankly, if they didn't come to Comic-Con anyway, it would be a shock and a horror. It's like your tried and tested names. And on the other side, it's really niche. I'm not saying that they're trying to kind of impress by being incredibly niche with their invited guests, but it's just a bit, yeah, there's no middle ground. It's very kind of clique, or those that have already gotten into the clique, if that makes sense. We'll talk about that on the episode on Tuesday, I think, when we kind of look at the special guests as announced. Well, Andrew English is talking. Won't see you next week, as will be on my way back from LFCC. Well, as it happens, I will be attending London Film and Comic Con. I have yet to decide on what day. It's either going to be Saturday or it's going to be Sunday. If it's Sunday, I won't be able to do a live show because the LFCC will have been done and dusted by that point. Everyone will be all clearing out of the Olympia and everyone will be heading home. However, either I will stop at a service station or at a Starbucks or somewhere with some half decent Wi-Fi and actually do a response and review of London Film and Comic Con taking place at the Olympia next weekend, or I'll do some filming of some interviews, or I'll try and catch somebody with a camera and I'll bring you those clips next week. So yeah, it's going to be a London Film and Comic Con episode next week. As it happens as well, most of the Americans are kind of off because next week is 4th of July. It was something that we floated as about a date for Distillery coming on and talking to us. They turned around and said, no way, it's 4th of July weekend. We're out of the office. It ain't happening. Understandable. So what we'll do is we'll get into that next week. We're talking London Film and Comic Con. So yeah, taking a bit of a break from the San Diego Comic Con stuff, unless some really big news kicks in which case you really need to be watching the incidental episodes, because that's when I'll be bringing those up. Breaking news throughout the course of the week. So that's us. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Thank you very much indeed for Dan for jumping in and last minute doing a bit of a live stream and bringing that to us. Indeed, he's still watching. Get to work. No, you go off and enjoy ALA for God's sake. Have fun in that. So there we go. Thank you very much indeed. As always, like and subscribe, hit notifications on the bell so you can check out when we do the incidental episodes every weekday as we go towards San Diego Comic Con. I think the only one that I might not be able to do is Thursday because I am working as a DJ. If I do it, it'll be a little bit early on in the day. So the West Coasters may still be in bed. We'll find out. Honestly, to be fair, the incidental episodes are done on a whim and a prayer. So yeah, like, subscribe, notifications. It is the best way to catch them. So there we go. What else we got? I think that's pretty much me. Take care. Enjoy your week. It's going to be a little bit drier and sort of cloudier here in the UK. So I'm looking forward to San Diego blue skies like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, very much up for getting out there. The legs tapping now. Hotels booked. Flights are sorted. I think from here on in, it's just get out there and enjoy it. That's my plan this year. I don't have necessarily anything kind of really nailed down. I just want to go out and enjoy it. So hopefully you'll be joining us with us for that. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next week, 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. GMT for another Talkin Con, cup of tea with an Englishman in San Diego. Live report, or at least a report of London Film Comic Con at Olympia next weekend. Till then, we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.